How's it going, everyone? My name is Chef Torrian Ferguson, and welcome to another episode of TH Teaches. Today, we got something very, very special. We're calling it Adulting 101. Congratulations on your upcoming graduation, and we're going to teach you how to prepare your first meal, because we know after you graduate, the first thing you want to do is go out and get your own place. Ain't that right, Mom and Dad? So, away from that point, I'm going to teach you how to prepare your first meal. That first meal will consist of pan-seared chicken, blanched broccoli, and homemade mashed potatoes. All right, now we're going to go through all our ingredients to prepare that great meal. We have chicken breast. We have some butter, some broccoli. You can either use the head of broccoli or the florets, whichever one. We have some whole milk, a salt and white pepper mix, a salt, white pepper, and paprika and garlic mix, olive oil, and over here we have white potatoes that have already been peeled and cooked. Now that we've gone through all our ingredients, let's get cooking. All right, first thing we want to do is we want to get our pan going. You don't want to turn it on too hot. You want to hit it about medium heat, okay? You want about medium heat right there. Add a little olive oil to the pan. While that olive oil is getting a little warm, we're going to go ahead and grab our salt, pepper, paprika, and garlic mix. We're going to sprinkle this right over the top of the chicken. Now with this, you could go ahead, you can use pretty much any seasoning you want. All right, some people want more of a Caribbean flair, go for it. More of a Southwestern flair, do it. Have fun with it. It's an easy recipe. Okay, now we have the oil. It's getting hot. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna take our chicken, put it in seasoned side down first. That's a beautiful sound. That sizzling, love it. Now we got that going. We're gonna season that other side of the chicken. We're going to keep each side for about 3-4 minutes on per side. Okay, you don't want your chicken overcooked, dried out, and just horrible. You don't want that. All right, but while that's doing that, we're going to go ahead and start these mashed potatoes. The mashed potatoes are already hot. They're cooked, they're cut, peeled, all that good jazz. It doesn't matter putting it together right now. Okay, so you want to take your milk, put your milk in, a couple of pieces of butter, maybe a tablespoon, 2 tablespoons, all depends on your flavor. If you like it, I love it. I like mine extra buttery, so I'm gonna throw one more piece in there for me. Okay? Now we have the salt and the white pepper mix. I'm gonna put that in. Very simple whisk. Mash it up. And if you notice, I'm mashing it, I'm not just going in and stirring. I'm doing that because I want to try to incorporate the milk with the potatoes. That way you're not splashing all over the place. You could also do this if you have a KitchenAid machine, Cuisinart, something like that. Just it'll make it life a lot easier for you if you're doing it that way. Okay? But the best part is making sure that your potatoes are hot. That way it melts the butter. Always use a little bit of warm milk when you add it in. You don't want to go with straight cold milk. Add warm milk into it, and you are on fire once you do it that way. I guarantee you, once you make fresh homemade mashed potatoes, you're not going to want to buy the little flaky stuff anymore, none of that good stuff, all right? So, we're going to go ahead and get this on the plate. We're going to put that right there in the middle. Have our mashed potatoes, creamy, homemade mashed potatoes. We're going to put that right in the middle. We're going to come back over to our chicken. Now we're going to turn our chicken over. Beautiful. That's the color you want. You want that color right there. That golden brown, beautiful color. That's what you want in your chicken. Give it about another 2 or 3 minutes. okay? While the chicken is cooking, go ahead and get your broccoli. Now your broccoli is something, you notice I'm doing this last. The reason why I'm doing this broccoli last is because it's going to cook extremely fast, all right? I have a pot of boiling water right here. If you want to go ahead and put salt in it, whatever you want to do to season up that water for you, by all means, have fun with it, okay? Like I said, this broccoli, you can either buy the whole crown and cut it yourself, or in the produce section, they always have the broccoli florets. You can buy those. Either one will work perfect, okay? You want to take a good handful of the broccoli, drop it in. You're going to let that come to a boil. Like I said, 2-3 minutes, that's going to be done. That is going to be done, all right? Add a little salt to the water, season it up a little bit. So now, like I said, we're going to work on plating now. Plating now, if you really want to impress somebody, it's all about the plating, okay? You could take a bowl of cereal and make it look good to plate it right, okay? So, I have my chicken here that's just about done. You want to make sure that chicken is cooked to an internal temperature of 165 degrees. Anything less than that, you're going to give somebody salmonella and they're not going to like it. All right? So, you want to make sure that that chicken is cooked to 165 degrees. All right? This chicken now is absolutely perfect. It's not too thin, not too thick. You don't really want to put this chicken in with a big, thick piece of chicken breast. It's going to take way too long to cook, and it's not going to cook evenly. All right, so if you get one of those chicken breasts that's this big, cut it in half. Go ahead and get yourself 2 pieces out of one. Win-win situation for everybody, right? So, you take this chicken here, you lay one piece right kind of on the side of the mashed potatoes. Lay the other piece right there. Now what you have here in this pan is called fond. Fond is that brown stuff at the bottom of the pan that you think that, oh, it's going to take me forever to scrape that out of there. Nah, that's where your flavor at. That's what you want right there. Okay, you want that. Take a little bit of that butter. Put that butter in. Give it a good stir. And if you notice, you hear me scraping the bottom. You hear me scraping the bottom of the pan because I'm trying to loosen up all that fondness down there because that's the flavor. That's that piece right there that everybody talks about when they eat your gravy or something like that in your pan jus. And they're saying, oh my God, what is that sauce? That's what they're talking about. They're talking about that fondness in the bottom of there, okay? So you have that going. Grab a little bit more butter. Drop it in. Get all those bits loosened up and going. At this point, if you want to go ahead and throw yourself a white wine or something like that in there, because by now you're 21 years old, you graduated from college, you can drink wine. So, you're going to throw a little bit of that in there. Go for it. While that's doing its thing on that side, you go ahead now, you're going to get your broccoli. Remove it from the heat. Make sure you drain it pretty good. You don't want all that water on your plate. You can take your broccoli, sit right there. Take your pan jus, pour it right across the top of that chicken. And there you have it. Your very first meal cooked in your own kitchen in your own house. Okay? Again, my name is Chef Torrian Ferguson. This has been Adulting 101, and it's another episode of TH Teaches.